Meanwhile, veteran Israeli Minister Gideon Saar has resigned from Benjamin Netanyahu's emergency unity government. Mr. Saar said he'd taken the decision after he was not included in the highest-level war cabinet. He was one of several opposition lawmakers who joined the unity government to help manage the war in Gaza after Hamas's October 7 terror attack. Let's get more on this from journalist Sami Sockol in Jerusalem. Welcome back, Sami. Will Benjamin Netanyahu regard losing Gideon Saar as significant?
Yeah, I mean, for him, it shows that he doesn't have control over the political theatre. He tried by various means to convince Gideon Saar to be an observer in this war cabinet. He told him that he would be able to come every once in a while and attend the meetings of this war cabinet. But Gideon Saar was adamant that he has to be a full member in this war cabinet. And this would have caused a great problem for the government, because if Gideon Saar would have been a member of this cabinet, then Itamar Ben-Gvir and Smotrich, the finance minister, who both belong to the far right, they said that they would also want to be members of this war cabinet. So he could not accept this demand by Gideon Saar.
OK. But talk us through the timing, because the war cabinet was established months ago. Why is Gideon Saar only resigning now for not being included?
OK, so Gideon Saar, historically, he was a member of the Likud party. He holds right-wing positions. As an example, he opposes any involvement of the Palestinian Authority in ruling the Gaza Strip in the day after. He is against trucks bringing in food to the Gaza Strip. So he has these position that the Israeli right and the far right support, which is starving the people in the Gaza Strip. And he's trying to disassociate himself from Benny Gantz. He ran together with him in an attempt to topple Netanyahu in the previous elections. And he's already thinking about the day after in the next elections. So he doesn't want to be together with Benny Gantz, and he rather would like to establish what he already said would be a right-wing party that would not be under Netanyahu. So he's trying to carve his way through Israeli politics. And there are those who believe that the Israeli public has been shifting to the right, but nevertheless is going against Netanyahu because of his responsibility for the 7th of October fiasco. Right. So there is room for these kind of right-wing politicians to get support from.
OK, so we have Gideon Saar, a member of Likud, Mr Netanyahu's own party, leaving his government. Do you think that this will be the only resignation? I wonder if we're starting to see the splintering of this coalition that's been held together by just the merest of things.
No, and Gideon Saar is not going to topple this government. He's just saying that currently he's a minister without portfolio in the government, which means that he doesn't have much impact on anything, and the decision-making is not being made in the government. So rather, he says that he wants to step aside. It doesn't mean that he will vote against the government or that he will try to topple the government by any means. He's just trying to kind of build his niche within Israeli politics, looking at the day of the elections.
OK, that's very clear. Thank you for talking us through that, Sami. Sami Sockol in Jerusalem.